Yeah, it's been good. We're getting to that point where reps are starting to change, and we're starting to figure out who's going to be the ones, the twos, the threes, and so that's an exciting time of year. We'll have another scrimmage Saturday, which will really finalize, where everybody's going, and then next week kind of get into our simulated game week stuff.
Without getting in any specific positions, how close are you percentage-wise to having the two deep set?
I'd say 75%. There's a couple guys we want to see tackle again and put in some live situations, but I think our coaches feel pretty comfortable about where we're at and starting to get the rotation set.
Who's made the biggest gain from the beginning of camp to now? Anybody on the roster?
I think the one I've seen is Andre Pipkin. Just getting back into football shape. He's down to, I think, 305 today. He came in at about 335, so he's been athletic, he's been physical inside, and he's been a real presence out there.
Cliff, on Media Day, David Gibbs said that of the 7 defensive linemen that you signed, he said he would like 3 or 4 of those guys to be playing. You've obviously mentioned Joe Wallace and I think Mike Thomas. Is there anybody else who's giving you the indication that they could get into a rotation?
Yeah, I think all of them have a chance, but Noah Jones, a guy that's kind of stood out. He's really smart, has picked up the scheme quickly, understands what we're trying to do defensively, so he's another guy I could see getting some playing time early.
Playing him on the end?
Yeah, and then slide him down in that 3 technique.
Coach, I noticed Gary Moore's been out a couple of practices. What is his status?
Yeah, he had a head injury, so we should get him back tomorrow.
Great.
Yeah.
I'm curious about, I didn't see Braden. Was Braden working today?
Braden was not. Braden had a day off today, just kind of some maintenance stuff. But he should be back tomorrow. Yes, sir.
Terry Gima?
Theory, same type deal. Some maintenance. Had a little bit of an ankle sprain, but he should be back tomorrow as well.
What about Morales while we're doing this?
Yeah, same deal. Morales, 6-year senior, older guy, kind of a maintenance issue, and he should be back towards the end of the week.
In regards to, if you were to, at this point in fall camp, what's kind of, when things aren't working once football season starts, what's kind of the go-to you feel like you'll be able to do on the offensive side of things?
Probably get the ball to Pat and let him run around and make something happen. That kind of seems to be our go-to play. He's kind of the bell cow. He's what we're leaning on. We have some really talented wideouts. I think the offensive line's gelling is going to be better. But yeah, anytime we're in trouble, you kind of put on his shoulders and let him go.
And then for defense, offense, Pat, obviously that was an easy answer, but what's kind of the go-to when things might not be going the way you want it to on defense? What's kind of the thing that you're hoping that no matter what?
Yeah, I hope, with the depth, the new depth on the D-line with some of those guys we add and some of those freshmen, they'll be able to step up. And we weren't great against the run. Everybody knows that last year, and hopefully slow that run game down and make plays when we need to.
Has the defense shown so far in camp that could be a possibility this year?
I think so. I mean, there's a lot more physicality inside, that's for sure, when you're talking about, Braden and Pipkin and Broderick and, Colin there and on the end, bigger, stronger, physical guys that are just playing tougher football. And so hopefully that continues.
With the improved play of that defensive line, a lot of times you'll see the linebackers make more plays. Did you see a lot of that on Saturday in the scrimmage?
Yeah, they're making a lot of tackles. Those young guys, Jordan Brooks, Piccone, Stringer, they've been getting a ton of reps. Stice, Hinton, Jenkins. So it's a good group of about 6 or 7 guys we feel real comfortable putting in there right now, and hopefully that continues.
What about those guys that y'all moved from safety to linebacker, like Jamil Johnson and
Christian Taylor? Yeah, they've done really well. Christian especially, I thought, he looked a little lost at times at safety, but he's had a great camp there in linebacker, looks the part, he's triggering, not afraid to stick his nose in there, so that's been very encouraging.
So with moving safeties to linebacker, what's kind of the 2 deep look like at safety, or who are some guys that have stood out in that?
Yeah, we'll figure it out. Jay Sean Johnson, Keenan Ward, Peyton Hendricks, Des Smith. There's about 5 or 6 guys all kind of vying for a position, and after Saturday we'll have a clear picture.
What's mentioning safeties? I've seen Kashon Allen running with the twos a whole lot. How's his progress been?
It's been good. We had him at corner a lot last year, so he's still learning the position, but he's a tough kid, really fast, still learning, so we'll see. We're trying to get him in the mix. He'll have a role on special teams and then hopefully give us some depth there at safety.